Dancing is about expressing yourself in the moment and who you are in that moment. Your relationship with the moment, your relationship with people around you. Dancing is always an ongoing evolution. I remember it when I was younger, when I started breakdancing. I didn't have any access. What I mean by that is I grew up in a mainstream setting. I used an oral approach. I didn't sign. I didn't know how to sign at that time, and I don't have interpreters. Meaning in the school, I was just sitting there not understanding what was going on. I would miss lots of things socially with my peers. I couldn't really follow what folks were talking about. So when I saw breaking, I saw a possible way for me to really express myself. Because you could see through body movements what people were doing, and I wanted to do that. I saw another different way to connect with people. I oftentimes thought, I'm deaf, I can hear all the music, it's not for me, I can do it, I can dance, but that's something that I think needs to stop. I think that if I'm dancing, I'm doing it for me, and I'm not relying on other people's perceptions of me. I think that's a big part of the mental challenge. How would I dance? I would dance to what I feel in the moment. For example, if I had music speakers really loud with the bass, I would feel the bass in my chest, and I would just follow what I feel. Even when there's no music, I dance. You can dance to the rhythm of your heartbeat. So I like to think that everyone has their sort of internal rhythm too. One time, one person in the dance community came to me and said, "Hey, I'm really impressed. You are deaf and you can dance. I have a lot of respect for you." And I said thank you to that, and it was like I'm honored, but that person was well respected in the community too. So it's nice to say his compliment that way, but at the same time, I feel like it shouldn't be about me being deaf. They should see me as a dancer and see me as being skilled. And yes, I have some gaps in what I'm able to hear. I don't want people to say or give me that sort of easy props. I want people to look at me as a dancer and see my skill level. The deaf level I'd rather put to the side.
I think most people are very well-meaning. The best thing that we can do is simply use common sense and treat people with disabilities the way we would treat anybody else. Just relate to people as human beings who have their own lives and careers and interests and everything else. We find that the disability becomes much less important if we are dedicated to building an environment around us where people with disabilities can thrive just as much as people without disabilities.
Now at Horseman School of Deaf, I go there to help teach breaking. I teach children in different age ranges from elementary to high school. The point of my work now is to really spread more awareness about the deaf and hard of hearing experience. Well, when I go to teach, I often remind myself of my experience in the past, when I was alone and when I was learning breaking. What I see with the kids is that they are learning from me. and I feel really inspired by that. I'm happy to provide what I didn't have in my experience. I think people should stop saying can't. You will be surprised of how much you can do. I surprise myself too. I think it's not just about dancing. If you're really interested in something, just go ahead and give it a try.